Hello, dear students. I'm sure you're preparing well for your board exams. Most of you are going to start in the coming days. Some of you must have already given the initial exams. So these are some very, very important instructions for your CBSE board exams. I'm sure this is going to be very helpful if you haven't gone through the list of documents issued by CBSE. First of all, I'm going to share with you what are the permitted and the barred items that you have to be very careful about. Many students are ignorant and there is problem at the center. So first of all, the most important thing for this CBSE exam is that you need to carry your original admit card, not photocopy, and kindly do not laminate this because lamination has a problem because in case the signatures are missing, you will not be able to sign after the lamination is done. So make sure that your signature is there, your parent has signed and the principal signature is there. Photocopy is not allowed. So kindly carry your original admit cards. And once you have your original admit cards, please do carry it every day of the exams. It's important that you carry it every day, otherwise you will not get entry. The second most important thing that you have to do is carry your school ID card of the present year, not old ones, of the present year. Wherever you are studying, the school has issued an ID card. Please do carry that every day. So admit card and school ID card are the most important things for a student to carry every day for the exams. You can carry a pouch, but please remember it needs to be a transparent pouch. And the color of the pens will only be blue. Earlier on, they used to mention blue, black, etc. But in this year's admit card, it is very clearly mentioned that the student can use only blue pen. So do not use any other color pens. Many of the children use highlighters and color pencils or other color pens like red, black, green to underline answers. Please do not do that. It is prohibited this year. Only blue pens, and if you have to make figures, kindly make use of pencils, and underlining can be done with pencils, but no color to be used. You can carry a scale again, which is transparent. Sharpener and eraser can be carried in the transparent pouch. And remember, the bags are not allowed. So all this has to be in your transparent pouch. Everything should be visible from outside. You can carry a writing board if you want, but it is not required because the booklet itself is 30 plus pages, depending on the subject that you are giving. So it's a nice booklet. So you will not require a writing pad. But in case you feel the need of it, please carry a transparent board. The normal wooden ones, the opaque ones are not allowed in the center. Water bottles, if you want to carry it, but it has to be again transparent. And even if you're carrying transparent bottles like Bisleri bottles or any other, please remove the sticker. Sticker is not allowed. So even if it is transparent, there cannot be any sticker, because there have been instances of students writing on the sticker and then pasting on the bottles. That's the reason that they're asking for this transparent bottle. So the sticker also, if you're carrying these mineral water bottles, kindly make sure that the sticker is removed completely. Then only they're going to allow it. Otherwise, you can bring your transparent water bottles inside the hall. But every center also has drinking water facility. So if you wish to carry, you carry. Otherwise, the center has provisions of clean drinking water. If you are using a metro and you require to carry a metro card, you can carry it. You can carry cash, but all this should not be in any wallet. Wallets are not allowed. Bags are not allowed. All this should be in your transparent pouch. So your transparent pouch should have your admit card, your ID card, your pens, pencils, sharpener, then your metro card, cash, everything should be there so that the people who are frisking or checking your entry will not have any problem when you declare the transparent pouch. These are the things I have with me. You have to carry an analog watch. Okay, so it should not be digital. If you're using a digital watch, they are not going to allow it. It's a prohibited item. Kindly make sure that you do not carry this. So watch, it's important because for time management, you cannot keep asking the invigilator about the timings of how much time is left. So it's important for time management that every student must carry an analog watch. If you wish, you can remove it and keep it on your table so that constantly you are looking at the time as well, because this is a 3-hour paper and you need to do well and you need to time yourself very well depending on the sections and the instructions that have been given by your teacher. So please remember the permitted items are these only: admit card, school ID card, transparent pouch, blue pens, pencil, scale, sharpener, eraser, transparent writing board, transparent water bottle. Again, I'm repeating, without a sticker. Metro card, cash, do not carry in pocket or wallets. It should be inside the transparent pouch, and only analog watches. Further, moving on to the next slide, again, there are barred items, some things which are not allowed at all. What are these? Bags. Normal tendency of children is to carry all this in a bag. Bags are not going to be allowed. Forget about the center, this near the, you will not be allowed inside the school gate with the bag. Bag will be kept outside the school. And if you lose it, that's not the responsibility of that school where you're going. So bags are not allowed. Bags are totally prohibited. Do not carry any bags at all. Everything should be in the pouch. That's it. Writing board you can carry, and water bottle can be carried in the hand, but no bags. Needless to say, any communication device, mobile watches, Bluetooth devices are not allowed. Digital watch is not allowed. Pen drive, books, or notes of any form should not be found in your person. If you are found, it's a punishable offense. So please make sure that before you enter the gates of your center, check your pockets thoroughly, because it's quite possible that while you're coming in your vehicle, you were revising some formulas or some important notes and some paper is in the pocket. Make sure you check your pockets twice before entering, because once you enter the premises and you're caught, it's a shameful incident, not only for you, for your parents, as well as for the school. So kindly avoid any carrying any barred item inside your exam center to avoid embarrassment. So make sure that you double check your pockets, that there are no notes, no chits found anywhere in your pouch as well as on your body. Lunch boxes are strictly not allowed at all. You cannot carry any lunch box. You're not going for a picnic. You're going there to give an exam, right? And except for diabetics who are allowed to carry. Diabetic, if you have prior permission at the center, CS, you can carry a permitted snack. That also not in a box. You'll have to carry it in your hand, and it is only valid for diabetic patients. As I said, wallets are not allowed. Calculators are not allowed in general, but again, those children with special needs, CWSN category, or if there is a PWD category student who has taken prior permission, he has undergone the testing and he has been diagnosed with dyscalculia, then the Cbse is giving permission for calculators. So only for those students, it is written in the admit card that that these students are CWSN students and so on. So if your admit card permits you, then only calculators is allowed. Otherwise, calculator is not allowed. So two things. Be very careful. No snacks, lunchboxes allowed inside the center. You cannot carry any eatables inside the center unless you're a diabetic and you have taken prior permission. And you cannot take a calculator unless you have taken prior testing and you have been diagnosed as a CWSN candidate, and you are eligible to give the exams using a calculator. So only those students are permitted to take the calculator. No goggles. If you think that you look cool or look very smart with goggles, kindly avoid that in an examination. You can do that on another occasion, but as of now in the exam center, goggles of any form. Specs is allowed, that for reading and writing. I mean, if you are suffering from myopia, hypermetropia, that's fine. But goggles for style is not allowed. Pouch is not allowed. Camera obviously is not allowed. Eatables, I told you, unless you are diabetic. And very, very important, which most people ignore, is that no form of highlighters and color pencils are allowed inside the exam hall. Okay, so make sure that you don't carry any of these barred items, because they are going to throw it outside. You are not allowed to carry it inside. So if somebody is coming to drop you, and something you are getting at that point of time, you find that it is in your bag. With the bag, the barred item should be given back to the parent. Your books, notes, whatever you brought to study, only the permitted item should be carried inside the exam hall, right? So very, very important. It's very, very important, because it's all a question of giving your best on these particular days. The exam center strictly closes at 10 o'clock. There's no entry. You can plead and you can give a number of excuses, but they're not going to allow you inside the exam hall inside the school premises, in fact, after 10. So reach the centers by 9:30. There are so many traffic jams are expected. You can have n number of issues on the road. Take into consideration the distance of your house from the center and reach there at least by 9:30. 9:15 actually is a good time so that you can reach and relax for some time, and you get sufficient time to enter. So 9:30 is a good time to reach, because 9:45 the entry inside the school campus starts. And once you are inside, you need to find out that your roll number is allotted which classroom. So this is going to take time. That's why it's important that 10-15 minutes in advance, you enter the school premises. By 9:30, you reach, and 9:45 you enter and find out where you have to go. So as per your roll number, whatever roll number is this, you'll be allotted class. You find out that class and you wait there in the allotted class as per your roll number. And by 10 o'clock, you should be inside the classroom where you are supposed to give the exams, not coming at the gate at 10, because you're going to lose precious time. Because technically speaking, although your exam is starting at 10:30, 10 a.m. you will be given the answer sheets. And about 10-15 minutes you are going to take to fill the OMR sheet. And you have to fill the OMR sheet very, very carefully. Your name, the date on which you are giving the exam, the subject code, and your name in that OMR, that alphabet, and then you circle that nicely, the center code, the subject code, and your signature. Your signature is very important. It should match with what is on the admit card, right? Not that you're making a new signature there. Your signature should match that. And please make sure that all this is done in 10 minutes. And if you are unsure of anything, please watch the video which I had prepared on how to fill the OMR sheet correctly. The reason is this has to be done very carefully, because cutting, scratching, crossing, and use of whitener is not allowed on the OMR sheet. So if you think that you are ready to give the exam and you know how to fill, no problem. Otherwise, the link I will be giving in the in the comment box, and you will be able to watch how to fill the OMR correctly. So once you fill the OMR at 10:15 starts your reading time. The invigilator is going to give you the question paper. Now, every student will have a specific subject code. It's not going to be the same question paper to all. So please remember to write your set number 1, 2, 3, whatever it is on the question paper. Write your roll number as given by the boards. On the answer sheet, write down the question paper code and the set number. So if you've got set 1, circle on set 1. If you got set 2, circle on 2. If you've got set 3, do that. And question paper code will be 32/31/3, something like that. So that you will get on the question paper, write that. And start reading the question paper. You have 15 minutes of reading time. It's very precious. There are going to be a lot of choice questions. Make sure that you read and then analyze that what are you going to do in this, what are you actually going to do, because by reading the paper, you will come to know that which of the optional questions you are going to do better. So all this should be done in the reading time. MCQs you can work out in your mind in those 15 minutes that you're getting reading time. So the reading time should not be wasted. I've seen many students in the exam hall staring at each other and smiling or looking at outside the window, etc. This is not a time to do all that. Kindly make use of that 15 minutes in reading the full question paper. And the moment it is 10:30, it's go. You have to start writing the examination, and your watch should be in front of you. Plan your paper, not that you are stuck on the 1-mark questions for 1 hour and then you're rushing through the 5 markers in the end and you make a mess. Make sure that you move on in the correct time. The time management is very important. So make sure that the timing is very important. You reach the center at 9:30, enter the school at 9:45, get inside the class as 10 to 15, fill in your OMR sheet, 10:15 to 10:30, read the question paper thoroughly, and 10:30 to 1:30, write the exam. And if you're taking extra sheets, don't forget to write the number of supplementary sheets used in your main answer OMR sheet. Number of supplementary sheets used, 1, 2, 3, whatever, you'll write that. It's important that you tie up your supplementary sheets along with your main answer sheet before submitting. So on this note, I want to wish you all the best for the upcoming board exam. And I'm sure that you are going to do this exam very well. This is an exam which you've been preparing for the past many, many months. And I'm sure this is going to be if not a cakewalk, at least something which you are familiar, because you've gone through the sample papers and you've gone through the NCRT and you've gone through a lot of reference books. So on this note, I want to wish you all the best and hope you're going to come out with flying colors. Thank you.